500 notes organized without a single manual tag. That's not a flex, that's the system working, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how I built it. Here's the problem we all face: you find a great article, save it, you have a brilliant meeting, jot it down, you learn a new concept, write a summary. 6 months later, you need that one note about, the thing, and it's gone, buried. Your second brain has become a digital landfill. The standard fix: tags, folders, tedious manual organization that breaks the moment you get busied. I tried that. I had 63 tags and I still couldn't find anything. So I flipped the script. Instead of organizing by hand, I let AI do it automatically. 2 tools, 1 workflow, Notion AI for capture and rough processing, Obsidian for permanent storage and retrieval. Here's how it actually works. Step 1 is capture. Everything lands in Notion. A conference talk, a random tweet thread, a video idea at 2 a.m., it all goes into a single database. I call the inbox. 1 button, no categories. I average about 15 notes a day across my phone and laptop. Notion's mobile widget makes it a 2-tap operation. Step 2 is what I call the daily digest. Every evening at 9 p.m., I open Notion and run a quick AI command I built. IT scans every new note from the last 24 hours and does 3 things: extracts the core insight, suggests 3 tags based on content, and writes a 1-sentence summary. The tags are key here. Notion AI looks at the actual text and generates context-aware labels. A note about a new VS Code extension might get development, tooling, automation. A book highlight about decision fatigue gets psychology, productivity, frameworks. I review, I tweak, I move on. The whole process takes about 6 minutes for 15 notes. Step 3 is the permanent archive. Cleaned notes get pushed to Obsidian. I use a community plugin called Auto Note Mover that watches for a specific checkbox in Notion. When I check archived, it sends the note as a markdown file to my Obsidian vault. Obsidian's graph view then works its magic. Because every note already has AI-generated tags and a summary, Obsidian's local search and backlinking can surface. Connections I never planned. Last week, I found a note about spaced repetition algorithms that linked directly to a 4-month-old note about Anki settings for language learning. I had forgotten I even wrote that. The AI tagged both with learning and memory. The bridge was automatic. Here's a concrete example. A few weeks ago, I needed to write a script about image generation tools. I searched Obsidian for image gen and got 37 results, but I also searched the AI-generated tags field for multimodal and workflow, and found a note I'd taken 6 months earlier about comfy UI node structures that I would never have found with a plain text search. That note became the backbone of the entire script. Without AI tagging, it was lost. With it, it was front and center. The numbers on this system are pretty cleaned. I process about 100 notes a week. Notion AI handles the rough categorization. Obsidian handles the permanent storage and connection discovery. My manual overhead, roughly 45 minutes a week total. That's down from about 3 hours when I was doing it by hand. Tagging alone went from 30 seconds per note to about 5. The whole setup runs on free or low-cost tools. Notion's AI add-on is $10 a month. Obsidian is free, and the Auto Note Mover plugin is free. The database template I use